Well, good morning. How we doing today? Now, a lot of things we're going to talk about today. Biggest thing you need is a tablet and pen. I'm going to give you steps by steps what you need to do to get to your first million. That's up to you if you follow through. Now, I believe you're 35 to 75 years old, kind of a big gap. You've been ripped off 5 times by friends and family. You spent thousands on something didn't work. Now, I'm going to give you the true blueprint for me. Now, how can you trust me? Well, guess what? All I can do is tell you the truth. I helped set up the credit system when I was training Ken Yarborough years ago, too. So from TRW came Experian. I got my first millionaire corporation at 14 and a half. I got 2.6 billion at 26. So you know what? I've been out there for 49 years helping people like you. Been on KNX radio 49 years too. Let's play. Let's learn the rules today. There goes that rhyming thing I end up doing all the time. Sorry to say, but it's true. So understand, it's live. Well, I'm going to go through all kinds of things. Get that tablet and pen. Now, there's no picture, there's no recording because I need you to put it here. It's all a mindset. Understand to see it, believe it, go get it. Now, that's just me in 1981. Every time I hear some ding dong say white man can't jump, makes no sense. At the time, highest kick on the planet, fastest kick too. And I like my goodies. You like goodies? See, I like goodies under the corporation structure, yachts, race boats, Lamborghinis, and Ferraris too. I like having fun. You see, to me, it was always a game. Now, I got started basically as a little kid. All right, got born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. She didn't want me. I got to packaging you as a CFO. It's called repackaging you like Humpty Dumpty. I'd like you to learn how to play my way for a while because I don't think your way works. Sorry to say, but it's true. So let's understand today. Okay, we have basically in a couple of days, we're going to start 2025. I need you to understand something. First time in history of mankind, 2025 is the greatest year for all of us. 5 goes into 25 5 times. O goes into 2004, and even more, and all little pieces. See, you don't realize that 2025 is going to change your life. I know it's going to, and I'll show you every step of the way. It's your turn. That's all we got to do to get you that auto income of 100,000 a month to $500,000. We're going to play. So the goal is to actually make you what? Rebuild you, repackage you as a CFO, Chief Financial Officer. This means flat out, I want to get you 100,000 in personal credit. You're going to say, that's too much. Let's understand this. I'm going to teach you rules and tools you should have known a long time ago. I'm going to teach you in this overview more than you ever learned in your life. That's right, more. And I'll guarantee that. 100,000 in credit, you know what that means? We're only allowed to use 29%. I'll show you what that means too. So that means 29% of basically 100,000 of credit. What do we get to do? That gives us 71,000 of safety. Let's understand common sense. We all have a no shit day, and what do we need? Money. Well, if you have 29% utilization on 100,000, that's 71,000 like 1 year's salary to at least maintain your debts. You see, the bottom line is you didn't learn how to play, and you brought the pain home most of you almost every day. Corporation. I want to get you 250,000 to $1 million of cash credit. Why not? It's kind of fun. Here's 3 million. See, we get to play, but we get to do it my way. Next thing I want to do is have 9 divisions. I invented division process in 85, 86. Then we're going to talk about auto income up to $500,000 a month. And then what we're going to do next? Asset protection. You're going to protect your assets. That's house and family. Now I want you to take a picture of this because this is your year for 2025. Understand, I'm going to get you there. All I need you to do is do what I tell you to do. Okay? Now there's me and my ass hicks and highs as foot with 6 foot locker. So in other words, I'm just having fun. No, do I know I can do something any different? Not really. I kick in the door jam, the basketball hoop when I was 14. Why not? So I want to reach the highest goal for you. Is that okay? Is that okay that I coach you every step of the way and I tell you what to do and you just do what I tell you to do and you follow through? Would you like the $100 million building, $1 million Lamborghini? How about some yachts? How about some mansions? Why not? I obtained it. Why can't you? So we're going to do it my way for a while because I don't like your way. Now we're going to focus right here on chapter 18. Got it? Now let's understand. Half of you have a corporation. Oh, goody for you. You spend thousands of dollars to an attorney, CPA, and corporate service, and you didn't learn diddly squat. And you thought they're going to help you. Yeah, right. A corporation's a legal person. It's right in front of you. This is chapter 18. I'm not here to be CPA and attorney. Now, the next thing I want you to focus is, I heard this when I was 7.5. That's right. I'm listening to a silly poker game with rich and famous people. So I heard a corporation's a legal person. Next day, I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Next door is a library. Man, what does this mean? I asked her a question. She walked away. She was rude. She came back 5 minutes later. Here's a mock of his book. She was, I read the book. See, your problem is you don't have a blueprint. You're trying to put a puzzle together, and you're missing all your pieces. May sue or be sued. Write it down. So the thing for me was pretty weird. I spent $10. You got $10? You got $50? You got $100? Let's understand today. A corporation in all 50 states are free. All you do is pay a little filing fee. The corporation I set up when I was only 9.5, going to the library for 2 years, was nonprofit. Cost $10. Do you know now it costs $30? Wow. You know what the weird thing is? I got over $100,000 of credit in the mail. See, people don't realize you got credit cards in the mail, personal business. Here's about 10 million. Would you like to play? I play with about $60 million of cash credit cards just for the fun of it. Now, I got named in the movie Dave as well. So guess what? From there, I set up the Orange County Blind Center. I got sued when I was 12.5 years old. I used the word Braille. From the Braille Institution, I didn't realize I was on their trade name, trademark, and copyright. I had to learn that as well. See, the goal is to never bring the pain home. Now, the big lie you got and the problem with you think your corporation protects you, and it does not. Now, let me explain this to you a little bit. See, your corporation today, you got today, well, I got an LLC. I don't have a corporation. You know how stupid that person sounds when they call one of my call centers? Because an LLC is a corporation. See, a corporation's on Secretary of State's website. There's your name. Do you know when you get a corporation, you pierce your own veil? You do it to yourself. You see, the moment you sign for a house, a car, all right, credit card, a lease on a building, you pierced your veil. Now you're the duck and the sheep. When I set up the division process 8586, Ken Yarborough and I wrote a book called File Segregation. I didn't like it. Do you know you can file a division of a corporation, and 3 of them for you, and get legitimately a tax ID? And that way you don't have to hurt your family and you ever again. But it's up to you to learn to play. So let's understand today. All right, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what I meant when I was a kid. What did I get? I thought the grown-ups are stupid. I'm sorry, I just thought they were stupid. See, a corporation with divisions makes sense. Anything else does not, to me. So we get to play and do it my way for a while. Let's put our ducks in a row. And let's never bring the pain home. Is that okay? Now, I want you to take that tablet and pen in front of you. I want you to draw this first diagram. Then I want you to draw this one. Let's see, we use some common sense. Bank of America, before now and tomorrow, they have bankrupted 8,000 locations. How do they do that? So a parent company, Bank of America, owns divisions. No, they have subsidiaries. They're branch numbers. They have separate tax IDs. They get to bankrupt the location, take the assets and the money and walk away and write it off on their taxes. While you keep bringing the damn home pain to you. You keep bringing the pain home to you because you're lacking the rules and tools. All credit cards fluctuate but two. You need a sticky behind every credit card. Sticky. Let's say it's a $10,000 card, okay? 10,000. That means we could use $2,900. That's it. You use more than that, your score drops, you get stuck, you can't get any more, and you brought the pain home to you and your family. I call that stupid. But again, maybe you like stupid, I don't know. See, all cards fluctuate. All right, that's the way it was designed. But two, these don't fluctuate at all. They're unlimited up to $1 million. So with the rules and tools today that I give you, will not learn anywhere else on this planet. And I'll teach you more than anybody taught in your life. And then you'll quit bringing the damn pain home. Is that okay with you? You have 3 divisions of you. Let's think of all the banks. They file bankruptcy. Damn. How about Sam's Club and Geico? How about Walmart? Cities, the United States of America Incorporated, they get 50 corps. Your Supreme Court says corporation, legal person, and that's 50 corporations. Oh, that's 50 states, and then cities. See, everywhere around you, they're playing the game, and you don't pay attention, and you didn't get curious to understand that too. So let's play. Now, here's our first goal. Stop bringing the pain home. Next, we have to be a CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and we need to reprogram our brains to millionaire status. We need to look beyond that curtain every time, dissect the pieces. Because if you don't learn how to play yourself, the reality is guess what you get, what you had so far. See, most of you have shitty credit today. Sorry to say, but it's true. Because you don't know the rules and tools. I'll get you to millionaire, some of you to billionaire, if you pay attention today. My blueprint is called See It, Believe It, Go Get It. I developed it when I was 9.5 years old. Is that okay? See, we're going to give you a list. I'm going to coach you personally in every class that I do, personally. I'm going to analyze your credit personally, and I'm going to tell you from my mouth to your ears what you need to do. And I'll guarantee it too. You're going to get a checklist. The goal list is just the index of a book. Then we're going to go from here, daily list, weekly list, and a project list. See, your problem is still you. We got to get past that. My program is foolproof. You can't even screw it up as long as you do what you're told to do. Foundation, corporations, the division process. Now, I hope my story helps you a little bit. It seems like I'm the example for God about a lot of things. But again, I went through basically what I call living hell. So let's get to this point. I want to rebuild you. Now, in 2009, I got 3 yachts in the backyard. I got 3.7 billion in corporate structure. Hell, I'm having fun helping people like you. I was at the Bonaventure downtown Los Angeles for 32 years. So everything I touch turns to gold to 100 million plus. And then I get to die in a coma. I had a no shit day. July 5th, I'm in a coma. We took one of my yachts in the backyard of a group of people. What's fireworks? Someone had a virus. There I am, dead. Now, at least I look what I look like when I'm dead. Once you Google the address and find I'm telling you the truth. There I am. I'm in the hospital after we took out the yacht, so what's the fireworks? And I'm hearing this voice, and I can basically see it and I hear it. My tax attorney comes in to help my wife. No, he tricks her to sign a POA, power of attorney. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. They're going to take out my heart and take it away. Right at that point, when she asked that question, I was given a choice to stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. My wife's falling apart. Now, I've been in 2 comas so far. One, I used my faces to break and never to be able to walk. Jesus said, get up, I got up. Last one, they're working on me. I got to die and come back and help you. Simple. See, for me, I've been fighting through hell since the day I was born. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11.5 years old. It kind of sucks. From Watts, Torrance, Long Beach, and even all these other areas too. Now, I've been shot. I've also been knifed. Doesn't that suck? But faith and persistence, I can get there. And that's what I got to do. Getting my first million to billion. See, we could have fun, but the reality is you have to do it my way because your way didn't work. All right, there I am in that coma. I call it my biggest oh shit day. Had a client send me a little email and says, hey, stay away from fireworks and basically what? Boats. So guess what? See, the devil's trying to knock us down and take it away. But all I know is one thing, God's delays aren't God's denials. So let's play my way for a while. See, here's your problem. Sorry. You have a lot of problems because you didn't take the time to learn the rules and tools that I've been teaching for 49 years. But again, that's why they call me the godfather of credit. So let's say your biggest mistake. You didn't look up the SS5 form, did you? Oh, you were 14 to 16? They told you to get your Social Security card and you followed like ducks and sheep and did that too? The form you filled out is an SS5, by the way. Did you know that? So what happens is it creates the SSN and then 1040 tax return. And you got one of those. That's it. See, you got to understand something, the way it works. It's called We the People. All right, We the People. It's called the constitutional rights. Did you know your Social Security card on the back of it says do not laminate? Don't carry with you. Don't use for ID purposes. You do it anyway. And property assessment administration, not you. Why don't we compare, because the IRS is in charge, the SS5 and SS4? See, that's all you got to do and understand how to play. Line 1 right in front of you today. Legal name of entity, individual person. Do you know you can have 3 divisions of you? It's the only form that I ever find the IRS did for credit and banking purposes anyway. So let's understand today. I want you to go to irs.gov and I want you to get a hold of a 1244. Can you write that down? Now here's Richard, a nice guy. What did he do? He won Survivor. His tax guy says keep 375, give the rest to the IRS. I said reference 3 times 5. I was showing him how to turn it into $15 million of borrow money because borrow money is not taxable. What did Richard do? He pissed it away. He went to prison for 3.5 years and 10 years probation. He even violated that as well. So let's plan the problem. See, you can be that 35, you're probably 45 to 70 years old. You've been ripped off by friends and family. You spend thousands of crap that didn't work, and you keep bringing the damn pain home. Stop it. Knock it off. You're ridiculous. I've got 33 million millionaire clients. Want to be next? I got 30 billionaires. So we're doing it my way, plan the problem. Now let's look at that SS5 form. You didn't pay attention to. Now, if you didn't do it, that means you were born in 71 on, because that's when Nixon took the gold standard out. So the SS5, guess what we get to do? We're going to look at it again and dissect it. Why? It says do not laminate, don't carry with you, and don't use for ID purposes. You break the rules and tools all the time too. Well, let's understand something today. You got your first paycheck a long time ago for that first job, right? Where's my money? You ask them, what do they say? The IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. See, that's what makes us ducks and sheep. We might as well walk around going, bah, quack, 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 quack. So let's play. Let's quit being a duck and a sheep today, okay? We get to play my way for a while. We get to play by the rules and the tools. We're going to do exactly what the IRS allows us to do. And you get to play to win. Wouldn't that be good if you do that again and again? So guess what? 1244, IRS rules. Almost no tax till $3 to $5 million. Damn. See, these idiots who don't file tax returns, that's just stupid. You can do the corporation as an S, LLC, CS, single filing, and almost not pay tax anyway. So why wouldn't you file the tax return and knock off the crap? Isn't that called stupid? How do you receive money? Never me. Tax, probate till we're dead. Corporation, no taxes due till we're profitable. That's the way they design corporations, by the way. So what did you do? I believe you sit down at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody for you. We're going to jack up our credit cards. We're going to drop our score, get stuck, can't get any more. We're going to hawk our house, and I'm going to bring the pain to me and you, and we're going to be stupid. Ridiculous. I've never seen so much stupidity in my life. It's amazing. Hell, I got to my first million at 14 friggin' years old, not being stupid. Why the hell didn't you? Look in the mirror and blame yourself. It's your own fault. Stop bringing the damn pain home. Knock it off. You never had to. What's wrong with you people? Turn these suckers up. All right, your problem is you. Knock it off. Lack of knowledge makes people do stupid things. I'll be damned if I bring pain to my family. Now, I'm going to guarantee what I say 100% in writing, big red ink. You got to be part of the program. That's it. And you got to follow 2 rules. You cannot jack up credit cards, and you cannot apply for credit during the program. Because if you crash a wrap or rescore, you're going to pay for the next one because I paid for the first one for you. Got it? Don't screw it up. From there, if you got a collection account, okay, there's 5 ways to kill a debt. You got an IRS problem? Oh, goody. Do you know they have a form for you? IRS.gov. It's called a 656, a 433A and B. See, what the ultimate goal is pretty simple. All right, there's a way to rebuild you the right way. So let's play my way. Again, you might have a collection account if it's open, hitting your credit file again and again. Hopefully they'll charge it off right away. It's the end of the year. You got to man up and woman up. So let's think today. All cards, let's write it down. Let's write it down. All cards fluctuate but 2. Write it down again and again. That means all credit cards that basically fluctuate because I designed the system. Anything above 29% is yellow or red. So we take our credit cards and put a sticky on it. We dummy proof it. 10,000 on a card, we get to use 29%. Anything above that, drop the score. Can't get any more. Well, that sucks. And then the excuse is, Ray, I had an emergency. I lost my job. Knock off the crap. Quit being a whiny baby. Cards do not fluctuate at all. You can max them up to $1 million friggin' dollars, $1 million bucks. Only to maintain a damn payment. So if you would man up, woman up, and you understand rules and tools, you can maintain 750 the rest of your life and knock off the crap you bring to your pain home to your family. It's ridiculous. I'd rather die than bring the pain to my family. Why did you do it? Ray, I didn't know any better. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Where the blank have you been? It's ridiculous. By the way, I'm online 6 days a week, in person or online. I got no damn excuse. If you give me yours, I'll take it away because there's no excuse to ever bringing the damn pain home. Now let's write down 888-567-8688. You see, they sell the mailing list for voting 412 times a year, Cable Bill Corporation. Do you know you added yourself to the calling list and the mailing list? You did it to yourself. I call that silly and dumb too. Why don't we call the number I gave you a second ago? It's right in front of you later on today and opt out 5 years or a lifetime. That's right. Let's get you to understand how to be a CFO. Rules and tools. We play my way now because you got fired yourself. All cards fluctuate. All cards. These two don't fluctuate at all. That means you can maintain 750 score. And all you got to do is what I tell you to do. I'm going to analyze your credit file. I'm going to do it for you and tell you personally. I'm going to be your coach. So what are you going to do? I'm going to lose my job, got an emergency. And what do? You waste $50 every other day on something. You know that's $700 a month. If you spend $50,000 on a line of credit from Wells Fargo, the payment is $656.22. So what you basically do is you're wasting that money you waste on a given month. You can get auto income. Reality is up to you. You can do this through the corporate structure too. All right, let's understand something. I would like you to use the corporate credit I build you into the millions of dollars to buy a franchise or type of business, maybe a pizza. Let's get a couple of those with the drive-through. So right now, I want you to write down, ready? I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not the corporate, my family. Every one of you have been sacrificing your family and you and your credit, okay? I guarantee you have, and I know you have, so have you. So let's knock off the garbage. Let's get to be one of my students, and I'm going to coach you every step of the way and get you to millionaire at least. Is that okay? I'm willing to sacrifice a division, never the corporate in my family. Write it down. I have no intent to do fraud. I'm going to use what? Get my cake and eat it too. Raise rules. Become a certified CFO and never bring the damn pain home. Got it? You never had to fight for your life, have you? All right, we're going to teach you to fight and win. Now take a picture of this right here today. Go ahead. Let's pretend you're all jacked up on your credit. You're stuck. Bankruptcy? Hell no. Okay, debt consolidation? Oh no, that's a joke nowadays. It's not like consumer credit counseling that was on all the credit bureau of my company years ago. So let's take the supply credit of the corporation. Let's turn it into cash, about 51,000. Would that help you balance your score over here and balance your debt? So the 750 is waiting for you, by the way. I want to analyze every one of you myself. I want to do a rapid refresh and block all your bad credit and push the score up and away. They started at a 510. They're at 757 now. Is that good? See, rapid rescore pushes everybody up past 750, as long as they do what they're told to do. And once again, you got to be part of the program. Here's a nice lady. She's got a 651. But then she has no green lights, no possibilities. Rapid got her 750, green lights, and $1 million of credit. Would you like me to do that for you? Here's a nice couple. They had a question about bankruptcy and debt consolidation, and their attorney, that idiot attorney, sold them a bankruptcy, which they never needed. Now, understand on TikTok and other things, you need a secure credit card from Capital One. No, you don't. Those are stupid people who don't know what the hell they're talking about, and I will challenge anybody on an open forum anywhere on this planet. You don't need a Capital One secure card. Hell no. I'm an affiliate. I can get your card without that. Here's $500 while they're in the damn bankruptcy. If you ever need a secure card, it's simple. It's an open sky. Why? There's no inquiry. $200, $25 expense. There you go. See, all these ding dongs don't know diddly squat, but that's okay. I'll help you today. They have 11 collection accounts so late on their car payment. Here's 3,000. Then there's 5,000. Would you like some money? See, a rapid rescore, a rapid score, what it does for mortgage and anything else, it pushes scores up and away, but you got to do your part on your side. And that's the goal. Here's 96 points in 3 days. Now, if you needed more, like 100 points right away, I'd put you in a rapid rescore. I'd put you in an expedited one. It takes about 45 days. But it's expensive. It's $1,000. For $1,000, your score goes up and away in 45 days. And if you want that simple, all you got to do is simple is Zelle. Take a picture here of Zelle. Why? Because they bought the banks bought Zelle July 6, 2022. I like Zelle. RayRaceCredit.com pops up Raise Credit. And always put RW when you Zelle. Now, you can call the office right now, or wait when I'm done, 800-254-9506. You use a debit card or a credit card, they will charge you 5% more. That's how it works. Now, here's my cat. Sam Reynolds, the cat of credit. I pulled a stunt off years ago at the Bonaventure. I built $1 million of credit to my cat. Meow. That's what I did. It was funny as hell. Inc. magazine interviews me. I said, use plastic to finance your business on their front cover. So I looked at it this way. If a cat has 9 lives, so can a corporation. Corporation with 9 lives, that's $1 million of credit. Why not? So I used to take him to the Bonaventure with me too. Or you show off the credit. Intuit, basically, bought Credit Karma on December 3rd, 2020. Credit Karma has no phone number to help you anyway. All they want you to do is clickety clack and make money off of you. Don't worry, my new dashboards will put them in their place. It's going to beat them 24-hour call center, helping people like you. Credit repair. Let me get my magic wand. By the way, this is my bullshit meter. Bullshit. Wow. Wee. Mine's broken. Mine's kind of bent. See, the reality is credit repair. All right, it's a bunch of crap. You're not late. It's not you. Not an inquiry. Yeah, tell Capital One you're not late. They'll close your account. Tell them it's not your inquiry. They'll close the account. You see, the reality is credit repairs, the organization, they're not supposed to collect money up front, but they do it all the time. And they're on TikTok going blah, 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 too. CFPB, Consumer Federal Protection Bureau, indicts a credit repair cloud, the #1 bullshit in database for repairing credit. And the guy that founded it saying, let's get in the business. There he is, $3 million. Probably going to go to prison. So let's why don't we do download 6 and 611. Download 6 and 611. LifeLock, be careful, please. LifeLock's been indicted 6 times. The last time's $100 million indictment. Now, I'd like to obtain your credit file. I'd like to be in Spearn.com or Credit Karma or both. I want to analyze your credit, and talk to you. Can you imagine? For 49 years in person or online, I deal with every client myself. I don't hide behind the damn curtain and all that BS. All right, let's tell you the truth. So I like to analyze you right away. Then I want to basically put you on my line of my workshop on Friday or Saturday. I want to talk about getting you a 750 score in 90 working days. You got to be part of the program. It's Friday or Saturday, and I'll analyze you and tell you what you need to do. Now, the Ray Reynolds University was my dream. I built it up and away, up to $1 million a day in 2009. I'm having fun. And then all of a sudden, I found myself in a coma. But you know what? The Ray Reynolds, University would sell the Millionaires Founders Kit at the Bonaventure, $5,000 a set. If you want all 12 books and CDs, you call the office today. It's $1,000 to you. If you Zelle $4.99 now, you get it for half price. But that's a now. From there, if you want real estate that control $2 billion in real estate, financial system, buckets of money, tax bound, be the bank. I sold each one of those sets for $10,000 to my millionaires and billionaires. Do you know if you want today, you can get it for $19.99 at the office or $9.99 if you did it during the webinar with me. It's a Zelle. Guess what you get to do? Call the office right away. Now, I got specialty classes too for the Ray Reynolds University. Last weekend, we're doing what? Leveraging money into more money. This coming weekend, Saturday, down in Brad Street, supply and vendor credit. So you can play with me and I'll basically repackage you, make you that CFO. Let's understand something's come January 1st. They're giving away $10 billion. The IRS has portholes in all cities and states. Grant money. Would you like part of the action? So I would suggest going to the workshop for nonprofit, getting the 1023 form, write it down, and get a 501c3. That's federal exemption. By the way, most companies are charging $15,000 for that today. Go to the workshop. I'll teach you how to do it for free. Is that okay? But again, that's every 8 weeks. Starting next week, it'll be every 10 weeks. Now, if you need a nonprofit corporation, I'd like you to take a picture of this. Articles of Corporation, they're free in all 50 states. You pay a filing fee. If you want the credit file for Experian, Trend, and Equifax, you want to do it through me. How about an officer's list? I'll do it for you too. Tax ID. How about I give you 3 divisions under that nonprofit and put you in the workshop? The office sells this for $3,999. Today, if you did it right away, it is $24.99. Ultimate goal. It's a Zell too. Keep in mind, what I want to do is get you past go. I think you're stuck. Let me show you some Lamborghinis, part of the car collection. All right, Duffy. All right, Mansion. White men do jumps. Do people say we don't? More Lamborghinis. Half the fun. How about a race boat, helicopter, U-Dock, yachts, and Ferraris? I call it Ray's Rules. Just a couple goodies I obtained. Would you like to play? We're going to use my blueprint called See It, Believe It, Go Get It, because there's no reason to change it. Just modify it the way we want to for you. Isn't that fun? So what do we get to do? Play the game to win. There's only $500 million of goodies. We could play with that too. And no loan to value problem at all. We play my way for a while. All right, so the goodies through the division process. See, we have a problem when we trust people. They let us down or they slip, fall, sue us, and screw us up. Ah! How about we separate liabilities? How about we play and show you how I brought in millions and billions? Is that okay? $100 million Billy, $1 million Lamborghini. I like Lamborghinis. You notice that so far? God's gift, mansions in the harbor, race boats, all right, in the backyard. See, I had properties in all 5 islands in Huntington Harbor. I needed the U-Dock. When you got 3 yachts, a Duffy, 2 race boats, and Sea-Doos, where do you want to put them? I had them everywhere. It's a mess. When I got the biggest mansion in the corner, ooh, goody. Now I got a problem when I was 26. I got worth $2.6 billion, and I was bored. My wife says basically, this is my hobby. All right. So the reality is when you got everything you want, which I do, all right, you get a little bit bored. I had a problem. I didn't want to get fat, ugly, and die. That's what I felt I was going to do, get fat, ugly, and die. So let's understand. White men do jump. Guinness Book of Records comes out and says, where's the wires? I kicked out the lights. It's only 13 feet. He ran out like a little girl. Came back an hour later. There's no wires. It's aluminum building. No blank, Sherlock. See, you can accomplish your goals. You put your mindset to it. And I did my research after the coma, and I found out my grandfather's Richard Bishop. He won the Olympics in 1932. Wow, isn't that fun? All right, they called him Coach Bishop. They even made a movie after him. Do you know he looks like Al Capone as far as I'm concerned? Well, guess what? No doesn't mean no. What does no mean? It means I don't know how. I'm online 6 days a week, and classes free, and even paid classes. You get to play with me and have no damn excuses, because I'll build you the millionaire. Not hard to do, getting a bunch of goodies. But we're going to play my way for a while. All right. So you're 75 years, brought the pain home. Let's play my way. There's about 10 million on that desk there. Kind of fun. This is why I always want to say, let's play and let's go win. Let's do it again and again. Let's write down today's date. You got the guts. Do you really have the guts to do what you're told to do? All right. I'm going to challenge the hell out of every one of you, because I don't think you got the guts. Today's date, 90 friggin' days. Let's get you 750. Let's go get some money. All you got to do what you're told to do. Can you follow through? The United States of America Incorporated? Well, corporation, Supreme Court says it's a legal person. So here's the United States of America, 50 corps, 50 what cities and states. And what do? Because they have an old shit day themselves too. They invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy. They bankrupt the debt in front of you, stay in business and go, wee, your problem is still you. You're in your own damn way. We the people. Supreme Court says so. Corporation. Now here's Glenn. He's a nice guy. When he lost his job, his wife left him. Knock it off. Go get a better woman. Simple. He lives in his Pinto car for 3 damn years. That's ridiculous. Brand new car, brand new house, brand new truck. Put on one of my TV shows. Here's Freeway Ricky Ross. Come on down. Out of prison after 20 years. $3 million credit. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. I built him his dump truck business, brand new dump trucks, in 6 months, doing $5 million a year. How about we got Michael, God rest his soul. We got Arnold. We got presidents. All right, we got Costner. We got Giovanni for Pixar. We got college professor by Yale University. We got Superman for Gold's Gym. Kurt Cobain, God rest his soul, and they got her $1 million too. See, what I also am is the Incorporated for Rich and Famous People. Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels. So this is pathetic. Look at this guy. He's not manning up. I lost my job. Then stop being a whiny baby. Have a garage sale. Drive Uber, drive Lyft, drive DoorDash. Go to the church for the food. Knock it off. This is ridiculous. Okay? This is I'm not going to feel sorry for. Okay? Because he needs to man up and basically do it right. See me, I got to die in a coma and they stole my 3.7 billion corporate structure. What am I going to do? I got 3 divisions of me and 5 closet divisions. Got a backup and a backup. I bought my wife her next dream house in less than 6 months. I built $1 million of credit. This stuff stops. You are a grown-up. Shouldn't you have credit and learn how to play? It's the only way you're going to finance your business anyway. Your problem is you think you're going to win the lottery and get a raise. Good luck with that. So let's understand. A division of me, write it down. That's where I got that Lamborghini. By the way, here's the keys. So the Lamborghini was bought through a division. I guaranteed it's a division, so I'm not a duck and a sheep being stupid. From there, what I get to do? When I sign the lease of a building, I don't sign it as me, a division of me. From there, every piece of property. Now, the S is for was to receive money, not pay tax, till we're profitable. Ooh, that's fun. Now, we look at the 12 Acts Act, they're like the Fair Lending Act. Did you know one credit card can go get you 99 more? Wee! See, your problem is still you. Get the hell out of your own way. Let me repackage it my way for a while because you're going to win. Simple. We're going to do it again and again. When I set up the dashboards in 1987 for basically Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, no, not those. I set up the one for Experian because it was TRW. What we get to do? Tax ID base, cash credit. See, they didn't become Experian in 96. We can play my way for a while. All right, you have a corporation today. Oh, goody for you. What does that mean? Look on Secretary of State's website. You'll see your name and your corporation there, right there. When they sue it, they sue you. And probably most of it use your home address. That's called stupid. You add yourself to the national mail list for every state. You could use a mailbox, etc., shared office space, but that's up to you too. So let's play my way for a while. In other words, right now, your way, all right? Put your ducks in a row. See, when they sue that corp, they sue you, and that sucks. Why don't we build a line of defense in case we have a no shit day? Come on, we all have one. We all say that too. So guess what we get to do? 750 scores waiting for you. I'm going to add you to my credit system and rebuild you my way for a while. Plan A all the way because I'm one of the few, not one of the many. Plan B is for losers. And we're not losers. We're going to win. Would you like to be a corporation millionaire? Do you want to be a corporate millionaire? Yes or no? See, you all said yes. The answer is no. Do you want to be a corporate millionaire? The answer is yes. So I don't want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire corporation. See, that's how it works. So guess what? I like boring and steady. Can you take a picture of this, please? I wrote books on all this for 40 some odd years, and that's what I did for me. Pretty simple. Storage units, dry clean, laundromats, fast food restaurant, carport, all right, charging stations, car wash, divisions, real estate. So let's do this today. Why don't you have somebody drive you around your city today on a busy street and see all these things every 6 miles? Then look in the mirror and pull down the visor in the car and say, why don't I own these things? Why don't you own these damn things in your neighborhood? What's wrong with you? Somebody owns it. Should be you. You live there, right? So let's play. Now, this is basically an auction. All right, they're doing auctions for state and tax liens. I put a bid for $27,000. All right, I figured they're gonna email me, tell me to keep bidding. They didn't on this one. All right, I won the bid. It's only worth 40 to 1.2 million. Is that okay? So there's many ways to play this game to win. The next thing, you have an apartment complex. Do you know Chase Bank has Chase Bank / repo? You can go help them because they want someone to pay the payment to. You could play starting today, but it's up to you to follow through. Now, I'd like to blueprint every one of you. That means you're on the phone with me for an hour with your partner of life. We're going to look at past, present, and future. We're going to look at bankruptcy or tax lien. American Express or Chase, you ever screwed them up? We're going to think about family, husband and wife, kids. We're going to look at corporation divisions. And then we're going to think about irrevocable trust, because we have to plan to live. We got to plan to die. Car is a division. House is a trust. And then auto income and cash flow free up your time. So I'd like to play with you for about an hour's time with you and your partner of life. Think about it in 14 different states right now. You can buy a brand new house under $100,000 still. It's $5,000 down per division. Would you like 3? See, that's the ultimate goal, because it's first time buyer program. And what do you create? 10,000, 100,000 a month. Go to another state, do the same thing again. See, the goal is to play and build auto income starting today. Storage unit. I remember buying my first storage unit with my ex-father-in-law, Dr. Robert Soltis. I was 19. It became so much fun. We just kept buying them all. It's Freddie Mac, Section 8. All right, they have these things called DSCR loans, zero financing, all the things you get to do, 203K. We could actually play and win the game. What a concept, too, and become the bank. I like that. I hope my client get 3 dry cleaners. All right, you put down 125,000, use the corporate credit. Now he's get 63,000 a month. Help a client get a laundromat. His net income is 30,000 a month. Is that good? From there, how about Wendy's? About 75,000 down. Would you like one or not? How about Taco Bell? How about Jack in the Box? How about gas stations? See, these things are run by management companies. You just become an investor. Isn't that the goal in the first place? To get auto income and free up your time? So what do we do? 22,000 payphones? I had that. And this replaced them. We still got the ones in prison. That's kind of fun. But the goal is very simple. Do you know in California, we're the EV charging station of the world? They say we're 100, actually a million short. You know, you can partner with our governor all the time. There you go. So what I do for people at my 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and my 4:30, these are ones that have $3 million to $10 million of credit. I line them up all kinds of goodies because I want them to close escrow. And I want to play and show them how to do it every step of the way. Is that okay? So let's do this. Let's think you need a 750 score. Okay. Well, first thing I need to do is analyze you. Then I want to give you 10,000 of cash credit. I want to build your credit up to 10,000 person, new cards and rules and tools. Then I want to do a rapid rescore. Then if you have any negatives, I'm going to dispute you for 9 months for free. I'm going to charge you $14.98. And that's what you can do. You go to class Friday or Saturday or both. From there, the goal is 750. And what's going to happen next is 180 days of workshops with me. And if you did it right away, guess what we get to do? If it's paid in full, it's $9.99. And you're still getting 10,000 of credit. Isn't that fun? But again, the goal is to never bring the pain home. All right, you have a corporation. Let me build the one you got. You don't have one? Okay. I'll give you the articles for free. You pay your filing fee. Let's redo you as a CFO. Let's get you to CFO level. Let's get you to class. $24.99. I'm going to give you 25,000 of cash credit, 5 times your investment. I'm going to analyze that history and pop credit as soon as possible. Raise rules and tools. And what happens, that is a Zelle price today. If you Zelle, all right, it is $1,999. And all you have to do is use Zelle right there. Call the office later right away when I'm done talking, 800-254-9506. Use a card, they will charge 5% more because the bank charges that to us. I want to repackage you as a CFO. I want to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. Once again, I want you to have 100,000 of personal credit. That's 10 cards, 10,000 each. What do we do? 29% rule. Gives us 71,000 of safety in case we have an oh what day. 100,000 to the corporation. United States of America Incorporated, what do they get to do? Here's what I want to do. I want to rebuild you. Then I want to get you 3 Spark cards up to 160 times 9. Then B of A, then Wells Fargo, then Inc., and then Gold Card. That could be up to what? $5 million? See, you got to understand, then we want to play at the bank. The bank gives us what they call bridging the gap checkbook money. But you have to have a 2-year corp, 2-year division. And if you don't do it now, don't have one, you wait till next year, which is a week away. Guess what? You got to wait another year. Let's get it all set up. These are my 5 favorite ones. That's what kind of works. That's up to $5.4 million. Divisions let you project up to $1 million in a business plan. Don't we want one of those too? We get to play in $1 million maker, could be you. What are we going to do? Have some fun. Do you know what happens when you reference 3 times 5? Let's understand American Express. I can get you the platinum personal business simultaneously. Would you like the division card or the employee card? Would you like the gold as well? Simple. I like simple, don't you? But again, they even have the division process and all the business applications for the last 17 years. I push for them to do that too. 99 more cards per what? Authorized use. That's nuts. So I like to get you all 4 of these. Is this okay? Personal, business. Personal don't fluctuate. So we can protect you from then keep that 750 score in business one as well. So if we did this correctly, what do we get to do? When, by the way, they're going to offer you a line of credit personally. They'll offer you a blueprint, loan up to $250,000. From $1,000 to $75,000, you can leverage money. Now understand, corporate credit, borrow money is not taxable. So all this here, we can write it all off. By the way, you're not winning the lottery, getting a raise. Why don't we use that to buy in lifetime income? Real estate or franchise. It's the only way to play the game and win. But again, that's up to you. So manageable debt, offset taxes. Manageable debt, offset taxes. That's how they do it, huh? Okay. Let's leverage money into more money. So here's a nice guy. His name is David. David got to the point after 8 months, he's doing about $96,000 a month. Is that good? I told him I'd get him $100,000 a month. He's almost there too. So we could actually do this in about 8 months' time, as long as you do what you're told to do, and it might be your turn today. $100,000 of credit. The office is usually 10% at about 10 grand. That gives you about 10 times your investment. What happens today? It is $69.99, $6,999. $50,000, usually $5,000. Discounted, $39.99. $25,000 of credit, usually $2,500. Discounted what? To $19.99. Got to start somewhere. What is your budget today? It is a Zelle payment too, right there. Call the office right away, please. So let's understand. My coaching programs are fun because I change lives every day. So again, I'm going to analyze every one of you personally. I'm going to line it up. Your case file's on my desk. We're going to look at this all the time. Write down credit, loan, and money, please. Credit, loan, and money. A corporation should never do business ever. If you let your corp do business, when they sue it, they sue you. That's called stupid. Your corporation's a management company, franchise, apartment complex. You build a line of defense. This is called financial freedom. You have watched your banks and grocery stores and cities file bankruptcy in front of you and keep all their marbles too. Now, I had a problem when I was 21. I was doing flippity dippity doos. I was 17, I had 19 houses. They couldn't get number 20. They said your loan to value problem. Transfer my divisions, I got number 20 and again and again. My biggest problem is I realized the buyer's a liar. Look at all the people full of crap in 2008. The buyer's a liar, the agent, the broker, and the contractor too. Hell, the contractor signs that contract and smiles in their face. Afterwards, they want to cut every corner they can and rip you off some more too. What did I do? I want to be the bank. I sold a car. All right, they didn't have to get the finance for the balance. I did it for my division. Well, I said I would carry the paper. I financed them under the division so I can get $300 or $413 a month. I did a house that way too, $1,200 a month. I realized we all have the chance to be the bank, but that's up to you to learn how to play. The apartment complex, I can dissect it and I can do assignment of mortgage. All right, I can use the real estate system that I developed. All right, from there, a financial system too. And I can do assignment of asset. Yes, I can. So can you. How about money making machine? What do we do? Now, let's understand. Today, you can have the worst credit in the world. All you have to do right now is go, Dun & Bradstreet, do a distributor of computers. Net 30, net 60, net 90. All right, supply and vendor credit, $100,000 to $1 million. It's called OPM, by the way, Dun & Bradstreet. You can sell things on Amazon and eBay today if you want to. So let me rebuild your corporation or hand you one. You'll pay your filing fee. You will stop bringing the pain home. You'll put your ducks in a row, and I will build you the corporate umbrella to make you a certified CFO. Got it so far? All right, so we're going to guarantee this as long as you do what you're told to do. And there's that SS4. Once again, let's watch this. So if IRS is SS5, SSN, what do we get to do? 1040 tax return. Now we look at SS4. Line 1 says legal name of entity, individual person. I'm entitled to 3 divisions of me? Yes, you are. Your name could be there. See, when the banks and grocery stores and cities file bankruptcy, each entity has a separate tax ID. You only get one SSN. How many of you like to be the duck? So guess what? Banking and credit purposes right there. Per entity. You never had to bring the pain home. What's wrong with you? Why did you do it in the first place? Corporations allowed 4 things: buffer tax, corporate credit, buy fleet price for car, and basically hotel free buffet. Now these are my rules, Ray's rules. Division is line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and separate liability for like real estate. See, you can have a shitty tenant. You got to protect your assets. So this is called the line of defense. All right, corporate umbrella. And we get to play my way for a while because your way didn't work. So remember what I said earlier today, banks and grocery stores and cities, and you, division of you. I got to make you a certified CFO for personal and for business at the same time. Checkbook money, the banks love to give that away. Let's go get some of that today. Up to $150, no tax return. All right, the lack of knowledge just makes people do stupid things every day. So what do we get to do? I had a problem in the late 80s and 90s. I had $53 million of this. And they're shrinking my limits, scaring the crap out of me. What did I do? This is where I loaned that money under C-191D, and I developed cash flow for my time, because that's what I put in my book years ago too. So guess what we get to do? Division process. In my book called Buckets of Money, I took a matrix that I developed under 4.6 million, and I created 190,000 a month in 18 months. See, I loaned out the money. Then I realized the money I loaned money to had notes. Every note turned into another $1.1 billion. Shouldn't we play? Shouldn't you learn how to do this starting today? There's that rhyming thing I do all the time too. See, when I was a kid in school, I didn't go to high school, sorry. 2 weeks of junior high, they tested me. Cheryl, the professor, the counselor said, there's no way it's possible. Nobody gets a 200 score. Mine was 203. It was fun. They said I was retarded as a kid because I write with both hands and talk at the same time and tend to have total recall on those things. I just thought they were stupid. 41 divisions, auto income, 98. Isn't that fun? We can play my way for a while. Would you like to be a millionaire? Hell no. I want you to be a millionaire corporation. I want you to separate your pieces, division process, and get buckets of money. See, if you want the financial system and that too, tax balance and become the bank, I like that. So we could play some more. So let's understand division process. When they developed the dashboards in '87, when I'm working with Yarborough, TRW Experian, all right, you know what I did? Tax ID. No, history started the credit file. Kind of like you started just by an acquired authorized user crap. So if I have a name of an entity, corporate division, I can start a credit file using history on my dashboard. Then I can teach you the daisy chain credit. And then what do we get to do? Get a tax ID, separate liability. Today, it's the last chance you got to get us to file division process. After today, it's over. Take a picture. It'll last longer. 3 divisions with credit or without, 9 divisions with or without, 12 with or without. If it was done today, right away, you'd call the office because I'll double the numbers for you today. That's right. Instead of 3, it's 6, 9, it's 18, 12, it's 24. And all you got to do right now is zao, or call the office at 800-254-9506. That's all you got to do? Yes. But again, I believe every division should be buckets of money. I like buckets of money. All right, I finally got my dream, Raven Rose University. We got to the #1 info commercial, $1 million a day. It was having fun. Then I found myself in a coma. Kind of sucks. I lost 3.7 billion in corporate structure. I rebuilt it after the coma into millions and billions again. Why not? Wouldn't you? Oh, you're sitting there going, maybe yourself? Stop this stuff. It's ridiculous. Go to my specialty class this weekend down in Broad Street. They're going to give away grant money of $10 billion. There's portals in every state. I want some of that too. There's that nonprofit. Go to the class. Don't fall in your wine and get the exemption. So today, if you need a nonprofit, very simple. The office, $39.99. I'm going to do it for $24.99. Add history and ask credit reports. Officers list, tax ID, 3 divisions, and get to the workshop so I can teach you how to get the exemption. It's a Zell, by the way. Now, let's pretend you won the lottery. What are you going to do? You're a silly CPA attorney. You got to put it in this kind of account. You got to pay tax on all the money you bring in, the interest you earn. That's BS as far as I'm concerned. I want you to have a division of you under the corporate tax ID. I want you to basically deposit the money there, tax ID, sit down with the president of the bank, and I want you to borrow against it. Borrow money is not taxable. I want you to turn it into millions and billions like I did. But just have the fun. Plan the problem. What do? Google bankruptcy today. The only thing that can file bankruptcy is SSN, SS4. Who wants to be the duck? You? You like being a duck going quack, quack, quack? All right. Bah. 2025 is your year. Don't you understand? It's the first time we got 2025 in the history of mankind. Get your return. Get you 100,000 a month. Simple. From there, add you to my credit system. What are you doing? You're going to beat your doubts and going to run your race. But I'm going to hold your hand and tell you what to do because I don't want you screwed up anymore, okay? We're going to play my way. Now, I need you to write down driver's license, insurance, registration. Driver's license, insurance, registration, okay? See, you get pulled over by a police officer today. All right, they're going to give the information. You're going to give it to a stranger or a bumpity bump. P.O. Box or mailing address. There's a ways to do it no matter what. Mine's always been P.O. Box. We could play. Oh, you see 2 cars, 2 buildings. You know what I see? 1,013 divisions. Do you realize I need to separate liability? I don't know who's going to slip, fall, and sue me and screw me up. When you buy a car, you let them sweat you for 5 hours. Why do you do that? When you sign that contract, what should you do? Write down next to your signature, allows 1 inquiry, and take a picture. You should have controlled the situation since day 1, but you didn't do that. So let's understand car, fleet price, tax ID division. Write it down. Fleet price, tax ID division. It's the ultimate goal. So today, house and car. Well, the car should be a division, not you. House, never have husband and wife sign for the loan. They're kind of stupid and dumb. They're both screwed up at the same time. No. But guess what? You see, you lose the house, what happens? The creditor reports it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you both got shitty credit. Kind of sucks. You didn't plan the problem. A division should be the line of defense and the registered owner too. We can make sure we don't bring the pain home as we play this game. Each property should be a division. We don't know which one's going to fall into and screw us up. House payment offset taxes. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion and not triple trillion either. We could play the game to win. Isn't that the ultimate goal? Is to win the game? So understand there's no what? There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. We watched him borrow 44 billion from 3 banks because he didn't have the money in the bank. It was in the bank, he had to pay more tax. He's got his spaceship. So the other 2 guys. So we could actually win the battle, play the game, and join the club if you want to. Run your life through a corporation or do this. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. See, debt offsets taxes. Your paycheck today is taxable income, right? You pay car payment, gas registration, insurance. I'd be yelling no, saying no way. Let's drive a company car. Why not? I do. Shouldn't you? We play. So let's understand today. My classes are every Saturday and Friday, and I help people 6 days a week, and I want to help you. But I want to coach you every step of the way from me to your ears. So what do? We buy a house, escrow, code, Homestead Trust. All right, when they sue us, they take it away. When we're dead, our family gets stuck in a probate. The reality is you have the contractor. At the end of the day, we get diddly squat. Hell no. Let's understand something today. Irrevocable trust. We need to protect our assets, and we need to win the game of business. All right, it's up to you to follow through. All right, see, here's the problem. Some of you don't file tax returns, and that's wrong. You should realize you should go to prison. Wesley Snipes did. 3 years and 18 million out of his pocket. You can't play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. You should not. You should play by the rules and tools because you win anyway. Discount up to 70% by wholesale price. Division save money up to 90%. And we don't have to pay a bill for 90 days. Leverage money, borrow money, it's not taxable. Set up the line of defense and never bring the pain home. Why not? Isn't that the goal? I finally got a family, 6 kids, 13 grandkids. I didn't have anybody for that. Never had a real Christmas or birthday till I got a wife, and she took care of that. Family. I'm not willing to lose the family. Finally got corporation. Hell no. But a division, it's how we all get basically what? Checkmate. Division process, which I invented in 85, 86. Oh, there's that Lamborghini again. $100 million building. So let's reach the dream. Think to be the impossible. I've been training people for 49 years through corporations and divisions to get to millionaire status. Would you like to be next? All you gotta do is play, and I'll hold your hand every step of the way. Remember, I asked you to take a picture of this earlier today. We're gonna repackage you as a CFO. There's the goal. Coaching program, simple. You're stuck with me. What are we gonna do? Case files on my desk. From there, if you need a 15-minute phone call, call the office and book one of those too. From there, blueprint up to 1 hour. And if you want coaching, it calls it every other week. So let's say the blueprint call, past, present, and future, good, bad, ugly, bankruptcy, tax lien, credit, any problem, American Express or Chase, family, corp, divisions, irrevocable trust. Car should be what? Division. House should be bought through the trust. Auto income, all right, cash flow fee per time. That phone call, all right, normally is $19.99. Today, you can get it for $9.99, but if you wait till after the new year, you get to pay $19.99. So you want to delay and pay more the other day, or do it now? So let's understand. I always took $40,000 off of a credit card or line of credit. I haven't put money in a business. Why would I do that? It's kind of stupid. You build the corporate credit, all the way home. 100,000, that's probably a storage unit, all right, apartment complex. So if we play the right way, doing boring and steady, you become an investor. All these businesses are ran by the owner, they're ran by management companies. So let's play. And if you get to the point you get $3 to $5 million, I'll invite you privately to my 6 o'clock or my 4:30, because they're going there for 100 million next year. Simple. You want 6 weeks of coaching? Let's blueprint you. Let's do basically one-on-one blueprint call. Let's do calls every other week. Get you 25,000 of credit. Expedite the rapid. All workshops level 1, 2, and 3 in specialty class 2. Instead of $11,596, you could do it for the last chance of $4,999 today. By the way, that's a Zelle payment. From there, you can call the office at 800-254-9506. So let's understand, if you want 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months of coaching, this is where you're going to fight to get the keys. The IRS says 5 million below a small company. So let's fight basically to get the keys and make sure we have per division process. See, it's not going to be easy. Nothing's easy if it's worth fighting for. So 10,000, 100,000 a month. Maybe you want 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. We analyze you, classes, weekly, every other week's calls, and from there, wrap and rescore. What is our goal? Projections, business plan, daisy chain credit, and push you up and away. You want 3 months, it's $8,000. All right, from there you get 100,000 of credit. If you want 6 months, it's 15,000, and you get 150,000 of credit. You want 12 months, it's very simple. All right, it's 30,000, and we're going to build you 300,000 of credit. If you wait till after the new year, it's okay. You're going to get one of the specialists that I trained to be a coach, probably not me. So just let you know that. From there, if you want to extend your time while you're in coaching, you can extend it by this fee. It's discounted. But if you stop coaching and then you go back, this doesn't count. It only is when you're in it to continue it. And from there it ends. From there, you start paying the normal price. But you don't get bonus credit at all. 750 scores waiting for you. Analyze you, 750, what I want to do, get you up to 10,000 of cash credit right away. New accounts help you build your score up and away, and a rapid rescore for $4.99. Normally, basically, in dispute for 9 months for free. So what do we do? $14.98 today. Go to class Friday or Saturday, 750 score, push it up and away. And if you did it right away, it's $9.99 to you. The ultimate goal, never to bring the pain home. From there, if you have a corporation, good, I'll build the one you got or hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. Let's rebuild you to what? CFO level. $24.99, gives you 25,000 of credit. Analyzation, add history, pop credit right away. If you did that today, right away, all right, that's discounted to $19.99. But that's a Zelle payment too. There's your Zelle. There's the phone number in front of you, 800-254-9506. Use a card, they do charge you 5% more. So if you want to give us referrals, we'll build more credit, or we'll Zelle you 10% today. That's the ultimate goal. If you want to send me a list of referrals, there's my personal email address, ray@rayscredit.com. See, for me, I got to do my best. All right. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. At the end of the day, that's how it works. So I want to change the world. And the ability is to help every one of you and coach you personally as well too. All right. Thanks for sharing your wisdom. My state. All right. And Chase, who won't accept P.O. Box for driver's license renewal. Well, you're listing the P.O. Box wrong. Okay. You're not listing it as a unit, and that's why they won't. But again, solution is very simple. All right, like we do. We have a P.O. Box, we'll use it, but we consider it as a unit the way it's actually done. When you read the word about P.O. Box, okay, use the address where the mailbox is. In other words, here's the post office, instead of P.O. Box, whatever, 126. What is the address of the post office? The address and the city and the zip code. That'll solve your problem. It's not hard to do. There's always a solution. Plus, in the future, we're going to use our address for what? Shared office space too, when we move to our new location. So what do? Simple. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. We never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.